What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So I have some extra news to share with you guys in terms for the future of this game. And this is something that has been requested for quite a long time, and it is weapon inspections. So I think like maybe a little over the first year mark for this game, a lot of people have been requesting for weapon inspections to make it into this game, but it never really did because, you know, weapon inspections is more of a side thing. It's nothing that is important that we actually need. I know that sounds very controversial to say, but it is the truth. It's not something that's fundamental to the game itself. It doesn't really affect gameplay or anything. It's just to basically show off your weapon in a certain camo or, you know, a legendary skin. So the weapon inspection feature has been around in Call of Duty pretty much ever since Modern Warfare Remastered back in 2016. A lot of people enjoyed it because they were able to, you know, see their camos in a much more, I guess, thorough way. And ever since then, I mean, it's been kind of like a standard feature for Call of Duty in general. I mean, they brought it into World War II, they brought it into Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare, Cold War, and they're going to do that also for Vanguard. To be honest, I don't really see this going away anytime soon. A lot of people, especially YouTubers, make a lot of showcase videos for like Diamond Camo or some sort of Dark Matter Camo, and they do the weapon inspect feature for every single weapon, just to make it look a lot better. It's something that's like cosmetically satisfying. So now here we are in COD Mobile 2 years later, and we still don't have a weapon spec feature. And like I said, it's not something that we like need desperately, but it's a nice feature to have since like we don't really have a lot of things going on with this game right now in terms of just the fundamental stuff, you know, like movement or whatever. There's not really a lot of changes that need to be made in terms of that. Maybe some balance changes, but other than that, nothing really special. That's why there wasn't really a lot of balance changes for Season 8. I mean, if you think about it, I'm not in the wrong here, right? I mean, usually in every update, we get like a lot of different weapons that get changed over time, but now it's kind of starting to, I guess, decrease a little bit. I mean, we had the SKS, RUS, and I think the PDW, I think that was the other one that got changed, but you know, they're not major changes. And to be honest, the timing is pretty perfect right now because we just got access to having completionist camos on our blueprint, so why not add on to that by giving us weapon inspections? Another thing that you should know is the fact that we did have quite a little bit of a glimpse for weapon inspections back in the Season 8 test server. For anyone who had access to that, you were actually able to see how weapon inspection looked on certain weapons. Of course, it was really unfinished because at the time it was assumed that it was at its early stages. So yeah, like the animations were kind of weird, as well as just how the weapon looked like on the other side, because the way we see it in first person view, we're only used to seeing the left side of the weapon, so they never really render the other side at all, unless there's like some sort of reload animation that kind of forces you to see the right side of the weapon. So looking back, when you saw the weapon inspections, half of the gun was missing in terms of rendering. If not, at least some parts of the right side was missing. So now what they're going to have to do with each weapon, keep in mind, is that they're going to have to render both sides correctly so that the weapon inspection looks a lot more finished and polished. I will say this, the last time I did see the weapon inspections for this game, they weren't really that great. If anything, they were kind of bland because it usually just involved you kind of like tilting your gun a little bit just to see the right side, and that's it. There was like no inspecting the mag or seeing if there's like a bullet inside the chamber or something like that. It wasn't like how you would see it in Cold War or Modern Warfare where, like, let's say for example, you have a sniper, you wouldn't pull back the bolt to see if there's like a bullet in the chamber, or you wouldn't take out a mag on an assault rifle and put it back in just to see it, you know? It was very, very simple. So if they're actually going to go through with this, don't make it generic. They have to actually put their full effort into it and make it unique with every single gun, because having it just tilt a little bit to the right so you can see the other side of the weapon is not really creative, and I feel like it's pretty lazy. I'm hoping that they do that with mythics and legendaries, making them a little bit more unique than just the base weapon itself, because, you know, they're a higher tier skin. I mean, they're very expensive. Might as well make your money's worth a little bit more. This should also apply to the ones that currently exist in this game, and that's kind of like been one of my biggest issues when it comes to buying different skins. You know, with mythic ones, you get like this clan border skin, and you also get like some sort of metal skin as well. The unfortunate thing is that they don't apply that to the older ones like the Peacekeeper, the AS Vow, or even the Fennec Ascended. In terms of weapon inspection, that's something I don't want to see. I don't want to see like a very generic weapon inspect, especially for a mythic weapon. They should have their own unique weapon inspect, just like they do in Cold War. If you have like an ultra based weapon, they have like this sort of special type of inspection animation specifically to skins of that tier. My best guess is that they're probably not going to apply that to legendaries, but they're probably going to apply those to the mythic weapons. And even if they do, it's probably not going to be as good looking as the mythic rarity. When it comes to the epic rarity, they're probably going to keep them the same as the base. I'm not really sure. Maybe they will change it if the weapon does change its geometry like dramatically, but I really don't see that happening. Like right here where you're seeing the DLQ fatigue, it's probably not going to change that much. They're probably going to have the same animation. But yeah, weapon inspections is confirmed to be coming for Season 10. Of course, this is one of the many features that probably is going to make it to Season 10. So as of right now, only time will tell what else is going to be released. Hopefully the developers reveal a little bit more. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.